Okay, hi there. Good afternoon, good evening. Dzień dobry, dobry wieczór. This is Jonny, Northern Irishman in Poland. I don't know if that need to change with the light there. So doing a questionnaire on life in Poland as an immigrant. I hope you're all doing well in amidst this coronavirus crisis. Staying home now, it's like week 9 or something like that. So thanks for all the questions. I'll go through them one by one on Facebook. First one that comes up here, Chris Martin. Not the Coldplay singer, I guess, but it's Chris Martin. How easy or not is it to get a job in Poland? First question. Very easy. Now, having said that, I don't know the situation after this crisis, but to get a job in Poland, very easy. If you can work in a bar or a cafe, you'll get a job pretty easily. If you want a job in an office, fairly easy. I would say jobs like banking and more specific jobs might be more difficult. But yeah, people work hard here, and there are a lot of jobs going. Also, very easy for teachers to come and kind of fit into the lifestyle here, because Polish people are very eager to learn. So whether it's university lecturers or language teachers, English and Spanish are especially sought after. Russian is another language which is sought after. Ukrainian. So there's a lot of those jobs, especially in catering and teaching normally. Tourism will probably take a hit after this crisis, but generally. And then it says, the next question from Chris also, are UK qualifications recognised? Not so sure about that. I don't even know what UK qualifications I actually have apart from my degree. But if you've got a degree or some, international qualification, Polish people, of course, they will look at that and accept it. I'd say they'd accept it. They're very open minded to. If you work hard and you can show that you work in that environment, you've got a qualification, they'll probably accept it. You can explain to them in an intelligent way that you've got the qualification for that job. I know a lot of people that work in Warsaw in different industries, and nobody's really had a problem getting jobs or keeping themselves on the income level. Okay, next question is Tom Coulter. It says, Jonny, as a fellow Northern Irish man in Poland, I have a very important question for you. Have you yet discovered anywhere in Poland that sells bacon? Proper rashers of back bacon, not thin medallions, I mean. Now, the thing is, I eat bacon. I come from Northern Ireland. We always had a wee bit of bacon, slices of bacon, and it's the thin stuff. There were 2 types I used to have as a kid. Would have been the back bacon, which is the rasher, and then there would be the streaky bacon, which I actually like. The streaky bacon, not a lot of people like it, but I like both of them. I don't really eat it in Poland, and I don't really eat it outside the UK, bacon. So I haven't seen it anywhere, unfortunately. I haven't looked for it. But I did see it on a menu once in a restaurant, because I think the word for bacon in Polish is boczek, and I've seen it somewhere. I think it was on some... oh my goodness. I can't think. It was in Warszawa though. It was in the capital. There was a restaurant that had something and bacon was included, and I didn't order it. So it is available somewhere. If you find it, please also let me know, because I'd be prone to that every now and then. Bacon soda or something with a bit of cheese on top. And then it says also Rob Gray. He has the same challenge in Australia. Yeah, I'll agree with that, because I also lived in Australia, and it's not so much the type of food that they like there. Okay, how many more questions have I got here? Oh, just 2 more, so I'll get them both on this video, it looks like. Carlos Vasquez Gonzalez. Carlos is also a blogger, so check out Carlos's blog there. I'll put a link to that on the question. Carlos said he's a football fan from Spain who lives in Poland. He said, what kind of football is better for you, Polish or Northern Irish? Thing is, I'm a football geek, football man. Any football is good, normally, but as a Northern Irishman, of course, I support Northern Ireland, and I support my local team there, Glentoran. So for me, the Northern Irish one will always be better. I could go to every country in the world and I'll still tell you that, even if it's wrong. But I love watching Polish football. I love the ground hopping aspect. I love the atmosphere in the stadiums. I love the passion there. And I do like the players. I prefer lower league football in Poland though, like the ground hopping style, than the extra class. I think there's a little more charm in the players that it's not their full-time job. So yeah, I do love all that football. And this question from Colin. Colin's from Northern Ireland. Hi Colin, hope you're well. He says, you have travelled so many countries in the world, but what makes Poland a place where you now seem to have been laying down, dare I say, some roots over the past few years? It's a good question, because I have travelled to many different countries, and I do judge countries, and I do judge people, especially in those countries, and there are countries that I wouldn't live in, but I could live in most places. I could live anywhere, I believe, because I tend to just like fitting in. I change myself to a country rather than the other way round. I don't agree with people moving to a place and then trying to change it. I agree with trying to change myself to become more like a place. So I also lived in Australia and Hong Kong, and I spent a fair amount of time in Uruguay and Kyrgyzstan as well. And I lived in all those places and liked them. Poland at the moment for sure is the best place that I could be. I don't know. Friends that are from here, the anonymity of it. I can just kind of walk around for Shabbat. Nobody knows me. Nobody thinks that I look out of place. I didn't have that in Hong Kong. I stood out a bit in Hong Kong, and I wasn't always happy with that. I also I like the sense that Polish people they can tell you exactly what they mean in a very succinct, concise, and short, blatant way, and it's quite charming. Like if your hair looks terrible, someone will one of your friends will just say to you, your hair's terrible, and I like that. I like a bit of that brutal honesty. In life, I'd rather have that than be living in a false sense of a fantasy world that doesn't exist. So yeah, some roots at the moment potentially, and I like Poland for now, and happy with most things that go on in this country. I'd say 95% of it's good here. Okay, so I think that's all the questions. If I haven't answered anything from anyone, please do let me know in the comments below, and have a great rest of the weekend, and hopefully we'll all be safe and well soon, post-virus. If you are going out, don't forget, you should be wearing, actually I've got the green mask, that's the better one, because it kind of represents Northern Ireland as I backpack the streets of Warsaw. So take care, bye guys. Do widzenia.